detail about the EJB. Now, in order to develop a EJB, we need to design several entities. First of all, we call the remote interface. Methods that can be accessed by the outside world. So this remote interface should extend the Java EJB object. So please remember, the remote interface is only used by an outside world. Outside world means the EJB client is deployed out of the enterprise board. Okay, now we have a second one. We have a remote home interface. This is a lifecycle method. For example, we provides us to create, find by a primary key via the JNDI and something else. And this remote home interface should extend the EJB home, which extends the IMI. Okay, the next one, this is a very important bean class. The class performing the actual business processes implement the interface based on a type of a bean. So actually, the actual business process is defined inside of this bean class. Okay, so please read this slide carefully for 3 minutes to understand the remote interface, the remote home interface, and the bean class. Okay. How does a client application, for example, Java class, utilize EJBs? The first step here is to look up JNDI, JNDI environment. To fire the JNDI, find the object of the EJB, or find the instance of this EJB. Now, the next one, after we have already abated the instance of the EJB, now we can use IMI. IMI means remote method invocation. Okay. So the client can use IMI to invoke the instance of the EJB remotely. So EJB container creates an object with remote home and home interfaces. This object passes calls to the bean class. So we can see that the EJB container just creates this object with a remote home and home interface. These two are created interface, or these objects just passes calls to the bean class, means they just receive this the request from the clients, and then transfer or pass these calls to the bean class. So we can see that these create two objects, just transfer or transmit or forward the request from the client to the actual bean class. Okay, so 3 steps. First, find out, discover the instance of EJB, then using IMI. After that, the container will create 2 objects called remote home and home interface to help the container to transfer or to pass the request from the client to the actual bean class. Okay, read this slide to understand the procedure, how to client using the EJB instance. Okay, 3 steps actually. Okay, read this slide carefully for 3 minutes.